Hi, in this video I'm going to show you what you need to do for chicks that were born right from the incubator, who has been in the incubator for about 21 days, and after this 21 days when they will hatch, what to do with the baby chick. The body is still pretty light cold, and although they are cute, they seem to have feathers, but just remember these feathers are going to go away. They need to grow and develop, and to have more feathers that are able to keep them warm. This current feather is not able to keep them warm for long. So once they are out of the incubator, they no longer have the normal heat that actually help them to be birthed. Because if you look at the incubator right now, it is running at about 37.7 degrees. And right now at room temperature, we are looking at about 37 or even 36.8 to 36.9. So to this chick, they are actually pretty cold. So you will not know what to tell you. They will not know how to complain. So what you need to do is to set them into lamb like this. After about 21 days, the chick was finally hatched successfully. It was very interesting because that's the day before of hatching. I was still trying to check whether is there any sign of it being not able to be hatched. But when I checked on the incubator, I heard the chipping of the egg. So I quickly put it back in the incubator, and the next day, this little chick just came up. Today is the day number 2 for this little chick. Day number 2. And so it's time for me to take her out from the incubator and put her right into this place where there's a lamp. What is the use of this heat lamp? This lamp is to give her light so that she's not afraid, and also at the same time is to give her warmth, and so that she is able to find warmth in it. And also at the same time is to teach her how to eat. So in this video I'm going to show you how I'm going to teach her to eat. Just remember, to this chick, she doesn't know what's going on in this world. Everything is new to her. She doesn't know what is happening. There is no mama hen to teach her what to do. You are basically the hen. So if you breed the chick from that incubator, you must first teach her to eat and drink. It's very basic, but to them it's totally lost. So the food that is right in front of them, they will not know what to do. Now you can see that she's starting to peck on the food. That's because I have started to peck and teach her what to do. And so this is the way. You basically put your hand inside the finger there and just keep on tapping on the food. So when she sees this action, the chick will follow you and start to peck. This is basically copying the idea of what the mama hen is doing when her chick is out. She basically starts to eat in front of her chicks. So much so that when the chick saw what the mama hen is doing, she also just follow. Initially they do not know that they are eating, but because mama hen keep on packing the food, and as she do, she's eating, so the chick will start to learn to eat the food. So you can see this chick is right now, just after about 10 minutes of packing, she already know that this is food and that this is how she should eat. So I'm going to teach her how to drink as well. The same way, I got to put my finger here and start to tap on the water and get her interested. The way to do is to just get her interested to follow you. You can't push her head into the water. You can't. She's not going to do that. In fact, she will be afraid when you do that. If you push her, you force her, she will be afraid. So the way to do this is to basically do it in a very non-pushy way. Encourage her. So same, you just do what the mama hen would do, is to basically, see, peck. And once she peck, she follows, she knows that there's water. So you see, now she starts to learn that there is water here, and she drinks. It's good for her, and she will drink again. And just remember, this is a 1-day-old chick actually. She just born about 24 hours ago, and this is probably into the second day, which is coming to 48 hours. Then I took her out from the incubator and put her into this little cage. And so she's getting hungry, and she also needs to drink some water. But remember, she's not going to drink a lot. She's just new. So don't expect her to drink and finish up this whole tub over here. Make it small. This must be a small area. What's the reason? Because some of these chicks, they will not know, they step into it and they may just sit on it. And that will actually get them to be very wet. So this container needs to be very small, and you must have plenty supply of food inside here so that she is able to be well supplied. And yes, the next thing I want you to observe is, where do I put this cage in? I put her inside a small little cage that was for very small animals, and inside a box where on top there is a lamb, a heat lamb. You mustn't use the normal kind of lamb, ordinary lamb. You need to use the kind of yellow lamb that is able to give out heat like this type. I'm going to show it to you. Now this type of lamb, it actually emits not only light but heat as well. This is where the chicks need at this time, because she's off the incubator, which is running about 37 degrees or 37.6 degrees, which is pretty warm. And right now suddenly she is in an environment that is much colder. The average temperature outside here in Singapore climate is about 37.2, and sometimes at night it can fall to 36.5 or 36.6, which is quite cold for them. So what's going to keep them warm? This lamb. This lamb is going to keep them warm, and that is where they will be. They will not feel very cold. In the past, I did not know about this, and so I thought you should off the lights when you sleep. But what happened is, in the night fall, the temperature drops, they get very cold, and in fact the chicks will not survive if you do not have this lamb. So for the first 40 days to 60 days, it is always good to have this lamb on 24 hours by 7. Throughout the day, you must let them get exposed to this lamb throughout the day, especially for those that are incubator born. And probably in the day when there's sun, you can just bring them out for a short while and bring them back here. Remember, the wind outside is too strong for them. Even in Singapore's weather, when the temperature is considered warm, but it is not warm enough for this little chick. So you must provide this environment to protect them. So again, when I see that the chick is not eating well, I will just begin to tap and see. She will just follow me again. But remember, again, like I said, this is her first meal, the first meal after birth. So she will not eat too much. But because she likes to follow you, whatever you do, you are the mama hen to her. Whatever you do, she will just follow, and so she will start to eat. And once you get into the habit of eating this, she knows that whenever she's hungry, whenever she wants to eat something, she'll eat. And then she'll eat and she'll eat and she'll eat. And this is what's going to be her habit, or rather this is what's she will be doing for the next 30 days to 60 days. Until she develops and gets stronger, then you can remove the heat lamp from her. But other than that, you want your chick to be always under this lamp and always fed with food, enough food to last them throughout the day. And I put her inside this cage, and then subsequently I will seal it up, close it up here. What's the reason? The reason is very simple. At night, sometimes the rats may come, and you will not know what kind of animals may come. I'm not sure where you stay, but in where I stay, on the ground, on the landed ground area, we tend to get rats around, especially when there are coffee shops nearby, So plenty of rats are running crazy everywhere. So at night, they may come for these little chicks because they are the easiest prey. And this being new and fresh, right from the shell, is probably very tasty to the rats. So you not want these little chicks to be exposed to any form of danger, and you will not want to wake up seeing their carcasses around. So for me, I feel safer to put them inside this little cage, so that when I sleep, I know they are in good hands, protected. And every day I will check and make sure that she eats something before I go off. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you would like to learn more, do comment on the comment below and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.